maybe we should have a look at the other lanes while we have a chat. I mean, this lane's a complete mess. How's mid lane going? Yopaj and Makoto, they're going at it. So far, of course, it's favoring Makoto, but Yopaj, he's going to get a bit active now against the Lina. What do you think about this one, Trent?
It feels miserable, honestly, as Yopaj, because, like, I feel like, you know, oh, that was nice. He got a decent dodge there with the snowball, I believe, on the Dragon Slave, which is pretty cool.
The courier may go down and does, so Q does get something for his trouble. Not going to go for the courier, the Q. He's going to be able to intercept the small camp. Bot lane, though. Savage in trouble. FBZ, he'll go for the chase as Savage is out of mana, so surely can't get away, but FBZ is a little bit slower than you'd hope, and the Wolves, they aren't doing quite enough damage, though Primal Spring's gonna come in. Tims will get it done. You know, we have a real missed opportunity here. This could have been a really confusing lane if he had put, you know, the dedication into getting that new cosmetic on. Very, very upsetting here from Savage. We'll see. Hopefully Talon do a bit of performance review on Savage after this game, as well, Q now. Gonna get chased down. Scam. Go for a bit of a chase. Power shot, though, going to be avoided. And in the meantime, Tims actually catches out Makoto in the mid lane. I wonder if this is favorable, though, for Jackie, because he's just going to be able to farm freely underneath that tier 1. And, in fact, he is going to rotate over eventually. EP. Well, Primal Spring is there. Tims will have the Boundless if he wants to throw it out. KP is level 6, but he's out of mana. Soul Ring, though, is there just in the nick of time. Oh, KP. He's going to make it, and in fact, he's even going to turn it. Skem might just be dead. And he will be.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. The toss-up as well. Stun, run away, Earth Panda.
He's fine. Meanwhile, mid lane, Yopaj is the one in danger, but KP, he's still on the run. Tims trying to go for the chase. There's your tree dance. There's your Primal Spring, but can he get the damage? Balance strike available. He'll finally get him.
He tried so hard. Well done, Courier, though. The delivery of the Soul Ring. That was clutch. That's pretty cool.
What the hell not?
The Spellcaster Tusk.
It works. It may. KP, can he run into Yopaj? We'll get the shards off. This time KP, 5 seconds away from that primal split. Might actually have the time to get it, and they might be able to turn this one, as there is more heroes incoming. There is a snowball out from Yopaj, but he's a sitting duck, as Jackie is going to get tornadoed up. They'll go right after the Tusk first, take him down, and now Jackie, he's a sitting duck. He does have Infest, so he can try for that, and he will do so. The run is on, but the Nightmare is there. Hyde will hold him down, and eventually Jackie just has to die. So Tims will jump in with a Boundless, actually saving the day, giving his own life away for this. But they get Jackie out of there.
Wow, is there anything Tims can't do? This is the Tims show. It's a level 3 power shot, though. Does he hit these? Q? Are you a gamer? He's not a gamer. He's not shooting it out there.
Very sad.
Would have been a little bit too low on the damage, I think.
Mid lane, though, they've got Yopaj. Fiend Grip is there. They even get a shackle onto Scam right in the back. That's perfect from Q. And another great setup here from Hyde to take down both in the mid lane. And Yopaj, well, he's on that mid task, but it's been a very rough start to begin with. Boom, even if they know about it, it doesn't feel like they can afford to force the fight.
Especially if Lycan's like running out of shapeshifts or something. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to see how fast the Wolf is inside of the Gale Force here. But on top of that, the Battle Fury will be up soon for 23 Savage. We just got the BKB done for the Lina, so they're powering up right now, but they're dropping some heroes.
Yeah, Makoto, he's trying to fight. There's 3 heroes around, but he is posturing very aggressively here on this Lina. It's not going to work out in his favor. In fact, boom, they are sticking around, but Savage has joined in as well. Scam, he'll be scouted out. Power shot won't land. Makoto won't be able to land a stun either, so Skem's going to be fine. Instead, in the backside, they found another support, and Q is going to drop. So boom, not wanting to go against the cause right now. We'll make a run for it, but here comes FBZ from the backside, right onto that lane of Makoto. He is going to get soul binded up, but he does have the BKB, so for now he is safe. This Boom, still looking for a way into this fight, are going to force it onto Savage. The Aegis is still up though, so he'll lose his first life, but they've got KP around. With the primal split out, Yopaj might just drop here on the Tusk, and he will. Not too bad for Talon. Boom Esports, they're going to be forced to run. Scam?
He's been caught. Oh, the team's not coming, though. KP, you're kind of on your own here, bud.
He certainly is. Tims will make the jump in with the Boundless. KP still trying to chase down Scam, but it's going to cost his own life. And he won't even get it.
I don't think that's going to happen, though. With the drums being picked up there, and now pounded upon by FBZ. The marching band will take their orders and destroy that one. And now they're being smoked up and wrapped around on. Under a ward.
Hyde gonna get jumped immediately right under vision of the Dire is Yopaj. Already finding one, but Savage gonna move in onto Tims, and they found the task. Yopaj in big trouble. Soulbind out. They've got him stunned up. They've taken him down. Not a bad start at all for Talon. Tims is gonna be saved by Jackie, and FBZ is gonna rush in with the Lycan Wolf form, trying to chase down Makoto, but he's got no backup right now. He's got to wait for Jackie and Tims to be ready to fight this one out, as the shackle does lock him down, but Makoto is going to get caught by Tims. FBZ, he's going to go for a run. KP does go for a bit of a chase, but is it a similar scenario to last time? FBZ does finally get taken down as KP is still chasing. Onto the Grimstroke they go. The Scam. Grimstroke is still fine as Jackie. Now thinking about Savage. He's going to keep going as Scam does eventually drop to KP, and boom, well, they seem done with this. They aren't going to go much further.
Probably for the best. Hyde still lingering nearby here, getting in here with the Fiend's Grip, so you don't want to show up with none of your allies and suddenly get gripped there. And oh, Yopaj blinks in. He does manage to bottle it in time, but I think he's dead.
Yeah, they've got the Fiend's Grip up. Surely they can't save him, and they won't be able to. The Boundless not going to land, and so suddenly Talon once again in the lead in terms of net worth.
Just like Boom do and respect them, I completely agree putting them on the same level as any team in Division 1. Just simply because of like the experience of what you've seen from these players before.
Jump in, Tims, he's got an Orchid up now. They're on to the Savage Ursa. They've got him. In fact, it looks like as they do take him down. Savage, he wasn't expecting the Orchid so early on a possible Monkey King of all things. His Hyde is being chased down and should eventually just die. They've not finished him off yet. FBZ, he'll eventually go for the chase, but no detection. Literally no detection. They are trying, and they will eventually get him. My goodness. Gonna hold him down, but a nice shards will block the way for Talon as well. It's all about the Roshan now, and the Scam. He'll get some vision down around that Roshan pit, but it's immediately going to be denied off here by Hyde as Savage is going to make the jump in. Scam is already gone. The shard's not helping out, but now they can move in onto the Ursa. Savage, he does not have 2 lives right now. He's going to get taken down. Eventually the Nightmare and Fiend's Grip buying a bit of time, but not quite enough. They've got Savage on the Ursa. Makoto, he's going to keep trying to go for this fight, but it's not looking great for him. Luckily the shards will not connect. So Makoto is able to run out, but boom. They want to chase for a bit more. Can they find anything though? Yopaj, he's in. Onto KP, the Nightmare. Gonna buy a second of time, but surely not enough as they will silence him up into the Boundless Strike.
Ooh,
nice light strike array is gonna stop them, but is it enough? KP, another Primal Spit out. He's gonna turn this one. Tims is gone to the Monkey, and now boom. They've got to back their way out. It's not a safe team fight, or is it? Yopaj, he'll find Hyde in stylish fashion as now KP's on the run. Classic SCA team fight happening here. As Jackie is going to back off, but Q is back in. They got the Tornado out onto the Life Stealer, but that's going to be enough.
He's trying to get in range for the Gale Force now. Push him out of the pit, maybe? Any chance or no? We're just letting it go.
Well, he's moving in now.
There's a wind warning.
Such a stupid ability. As they jump in, Yopaj is there. Wukong's command out. Tims, he might drop though. Makoto going right to work, but FBZ, he does find Hyde. They'll even lose Q on the Wind Ranger. Hyde by his back. Roshan still going. Boom. They'll get back onto it. In goes KP, but the silence is there. They'll take it off him. Roshan's still going. Savage needs to find a way to jump in. He might just, but no Jackie. He's got the Aegis and the shards up. Everything taken by Boom, and they retreat immediately. And rush towards that Radiant Triangle once again, knowing that Talon are around that area. Savage going to try and blink away. Hyde might be the one who has to cop the gank here, but Savage is going around the long way as Tims is going to make the jump in. They've got Jackie infested. They're going to try for the fight though. Savage onto Tims, trying to go for the Monkey King, but the Wukong's command is going to be there. The Ursa finally gets it done. Now a Fiend's Grip onto Yopaj. They've got the Tusk trapped up, but can he get a snowball off in time? He'll go for the Walrus Punch instead and go for a run. He might just make it and does for now, but Savage is going to chase him down and take him out. 2 down for the price of nothing. Scam, he will be able to get away, but it's a great team fight here for Talon.
It really is an FBZ. Yeah, he should get out of here, though. What's better than 2 splits? 4 splits.
I can't believe that has been nerfed, by the way. Like, all this time, and that's still a thing. Kind of ridiculous. And speaking of the devil, KP, he's going to be spotted out now, but Savage, he's the one to jump in. They've got FBZ locked down with a Fiend's Grip. Snowball was not there in time by Yopaj, and now the chase is on. Yopaj forced the BKB up and try to run away. Even with the Inkswar to help out, they are still chasing him down in the Tusk. Instead, they do find Skem on the Grimstroke, and sadly for Skem, they have detection. Hyde, he was ready for it. Certainly not. Roshan's going to go down for free, and as is tradition, double damage room will spawn right after Roshan.
KP knows that they want to kill that wave, right? He knows that an Ice Shard is coming through, and he thought the Tusk was actually going to be positioned right there.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Preemptively trying to get him, as he does lose his Storm Panda. It won't matter though, they're onto the top racks and they get both of them.
You know, guys, after when Boom wins this game down 18k, this will be the turning point we'll all reflect back on.
Oh, see,
right, that's gonna happen, right, guys?
It may. Savage, Snowball is there. There's your kickback into the tier 4 towers. Maybe you're right, Trent. They'll get going. Soulblind holds the Ursa down with the shards out, but the Nightmare is going to buy a bit of time for Savage to get out with the Aegis intact. And they are onto the mid-racks once again here, Talon.
Take him again.
We'll try again with the kick back onto Makoto, but this time with the BKB, he should be okay, but no, the shards are going to block him in. They do not get the mid-racks, and now they'll chase for more here, Boom. Trying to catch somebody else out. Savage, he actually got FBZ somehow, and I believe that was out down a bot lane. And FBZ in the meantime got the bot racks.
They will never go high ground again. That's the point, you know? Once that axe comes out, there's no value. High ground is meaningless. You might as well just go up like 70k. Let them leave the base.
KP going in by himself. Q, though, does show up onto Tim, so they're going to try and do this 2v4. Can they get it done, though? Q in a bit of danger as Jackie now can get right to work and takes down the Wind Ranger. Everybody on Boom surviving. No problems.
This whole cooldown of the refresher orb basically has so much time. Even if you split now, once you do both your splits, it's been 40 seconds, you know?
It is kind of ridiculous, that is for sure. I mean, this is why KP loves the hero so much right now. And well, speaking of KP, gonna make the jump in. Timms makes the jump out though, as if BZ has popped the Wolf form and wants to keep going, but KP's going to pop the Primal Split and try to force the fight. There's your Abyssal Blade out. Snowball's not going to save. Yopaj will kick away the Ursa though, so FBZ can run his way out. But now the Soulbind holding a couple down, and Yopaj has been caught out by the Fiend's Grip. He will drop. Timms does at least find Hyde, but it's going to cost his own life. 3 down, 4 Boom. Jackie, he's been left alone here. FBZ has run off, and now the Bash comes out. He's got no way out of this. Jackie's going to drop. Savage takes him down. 4 down for Boom. And I think it only cost them 1 hero on the side of Talon. KP's still got a Primal Split charge, so he can kind of use that if he wants to take this mid-racks on his own.
He still has Aeondis. He said, go ahead, kick me.
Still hasn't unlocked it. Yopaj gonna try. KP jukes it out, still going for the mid-racks. There's a Gale Force out. Yopaj will kick him back now. Silence is there, but like you mentioned, he does have the option for the Aeon Disc, and there it is. He does pop it now. KP right back in as they're onto Yopaj. They want the mid-tusk down, but the Glimmer Cape is gonna save. The Snowball is there. It'll chase down the Brewlings. But KP surely gets out just fine, and it does seem like he will. There's another thing they changed, right? Like the fact that he can choose what Brewling he wants to go back to now. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous in my eyes.
Fun tip for that, all right? If you guys are playing Brew and there's no hotkey, key all your neutral camp. All right, anyway, we'll figure that out after.
Yeah, KP might need the tip right now. It's KP. Gonna go for a bit more. Fiend's Grip. Oh, they caught Yopaj again. No way to cancel it. Hyde setting up a perfect team fight, and now Savage is in. FBZ's gone. Yopaj down without buyback. They're on a Jackie. They'd love the Lifestealer, but instead they'll settle for Skem. KP's still haunting this Lifestealer as we speak, but it's a 5v2 situation. Tier 4 tower is going to be under siege. It's going to be a very tough defense now for Boom. Here goes the Brewmaster. KP, he can hold them back easily. Jackie, he's going to have to get to work onto these Brewlings. Does get the Storm Panda. Savage will get to work onto the Lifestealer. Jackie gonna try and fight back, but it's a hard team fight. Savage with the BKB just gonna keep going. Now the Ancient exposed. Boom. What can they actually do to force this? FBZ's gonna jump in, but immediate bash out by Savage. That'll be the Lycan down with no buyback. On a Jackie they go. They've got the Abyssal Blade out. Jackie's called it. GG. They've had enough. And Talon take game number 1 of this best of 3 series against Boom Esports. Can you believe that?
That is a tough game to lose, I feel, for Boom. Just like the way that you play this game, especially of just being always on the aggressive side. Savage, I needed that, he says. You know, I need this guy to wipe out this wave for you.
These pos ones, they just make me sick every time. You know, they can't give you any... These damn carry plays, they take everything off you. And they still rage at you later on. KP, he might be raging down a bot lane because he does end up going down to Skem and Jackie. Skem the one to take the first blood gold, but we never saw Jackie really rotate over in time to try and help out there. And I suppose as Boom, though, you're still soaking all this XP away. This Q, thinking about going high ground, but does get caught out by Skem in the cogs immediately. The Impel is going to land in Yopaj. We'll set up for a nice easy kill with the X boat back. Jackie will be able to take the kill on the Razor. And more importantly, they've got the Ancients. So Makoto, he does back off at the right moment, and Boom, they cannot capitalize off this rotation yet.
Well, he's coming back, though. They're going to smoke up, you know. He's got the Rune of Invincibility on the Ember, the haste, the shortest way to get yourself killed.
KP's in trouble. The Prophet eventually might just tick out, but no, they don't have enough damage. He'll back off in time, and now Makoto is going to rotate along with Q and try to pick up something. In comes Hyde. There's your dispose out. Yopaj, he's a big target, and he's going to go down. Talon, they'll keep going for a bit more now. Tim's, he'll get sprouted up. TP's cancelled across the map as they get the Nyx Assassin. Jackie, the only survivor. But great rotations out from Talon.
But they grab a couple kills, they put some pressure on this tower, and now it's Jackie just sort of lurking underneath. Yopaj coming through too. They want to turn on this.
They want to try. Shackle's not going to latch onto a tree, so the X back into the torrent going to be nice and easy there for Yopaj and Q. Oh, that's a great sprout. KP blocks the way. Skem, though, still hookshotting in, has found Makoto. Makoto, he's out of mana. He's got no way out of this. He'll try to run towards the left side, but Skem surely has set up a great kill, and he has. He'll take it himself this time. It's Hyde. Not out of danger yet. Impale up in 2. Does go for this. Oh, he went for the hit first. That's going to cost him.
He's got a sixth sense here of what Medusa's up to.
He's found that ward as well. More salt in the wound here from Boom as they do get that observer ward on the cliff. Same one that Q did end up missing, and now Cog's going to catch out 2 of them. They'll at least rebound out of their hide. Going to try and force the fight, but is going to get melted immediately as Savage is out of mana. He's in big, big trouble. And he's just dead. Take him out. This triangle has been an absolute curse here for Talon. There's KP shown up on the Prophet, but he will be another kill to go the way of Jackie. And the Ancients are still going the way of Boom Esports.
Oh, that was really cool. Using the power shot for the vision inside the pit in combination with the Wrath of Nature. Not able to get any kills, but that was huge damage on some of these heroes.
He's getting close to getting some kills here.
Like, imagine if there was someone here.
Q and the KP setting up a great team fight, but nobody joining in here from Talon. It just doesn't feel like they're anywhere near ready for it. The KP going to try and back out, but Tims has impaled, and KP still trying to run, but Yopaj is going to be able to land the X into the torrent and the boat right onto the Prophet. They do lose that bot tier 1, but they get something for their trouble.
KP's starting to work some other stuff into his plays here as he's sending the full wave of Treants down the lane, but he's also starting to send them into the Radiant Ancients there. As you can see, he was blocking up in case anyone wanted to try and go for a stack. He's also just hoping that it was empty. Could have blocked the respawn there. As, again, they'll grab Hyde, but Hyde, he knows this place.
Yeah, so it's the one kill you don't want as Boom Esports. They do deal with his Treants at the very least, but this ratting is going to be very annoying here as KP may finally get caught out. Tims is going to see him by the outpost, and this should be the time they get some sweet, sweet revenge here. As Tims does set up, and KP eventually force-starting away, but it's not going to be enough. He will drop. Jackie able to take his 3rd kill of the game here on the Razor. And even mid lane, they found Makoto.
The big ones. This is what they need. This is all it takes, though, is to break this up, right? This idea of, like, the mystery of, like, what are these players doing when they're trying to dodge and just cut the waves and stuff like this? And when are they going to try and sneak Roche from us? That's questions that a lot of teams would have struggled to answer if they didn't have the clockwork. They're
Shackle's out. They've got Jackie. They're going to try. Tims, though, with a nice impale out onto the Deucer. Jackie, he's going to pop his BKB and run. Savage, he'll do the same with his stone gazers now. Makoto, he'll make the jump into the backside onto Skem, but FBZ, he's rushing after Savage. He wants the Medusa. Jackie's right behind him. Savage is going to try for the TP out and is going to make it, but the X-Pac is there. 4 staff away, but they drag him all the way back. Savage is going nowhere but down. Boom. They do punish him. Finally, the Medusa does drop for the second time this game, and
on top of that, you still have to play around these big ultimates as well from Boom, because even when you're up very far ahead on this Medusa, things like the giant exorcism, being able to play with it so perfectly with the Black King Bar and the Essence Ring, it's really hard to deal with. Nice play there.
Yeah, nice setup. Double impale out as well. They've got both supports trapped up. Hide and Q both going down. Tim's does at least drop as a trade, but it's a 1 for 2 so far in the favor of Boom. Back to the Roshan pit.
No, I don't think they can. Oh, I like this. Hyde showing up.
He does buy back.
Only 1K for the first time since, I don't even know, what, 2 minutes? 0 minutes? Talon might get a gold lead here.
They may, but KP's being stalked right now by Tim's. Setup is there. Jackie will show up. That should be KP gone, though he will try to force stuff away, but he is down. Instead, they'll go into Skem, try to take down the clockwork. Hookshot is there, but it's not going to be enough. Skem is going to drop. A 1-for-1 so far. In they go, Jackie. The Gale Force holding him back for a second, but Yopaj is there to help out. BKB's up Jackie. He'll go right after the Deucer. Static Link is going to be cancelled off, though. They've got to retreat. This is not the team fight for them. They'll catch Tim's on the Nyx Assassin. It's an extra hero that they can pick off here on Talon, and they'll get him. Yopaj forced the BKB up and run on his own. Makoto will keep the chase up, but won't be able to hold him down. And Roshan's up. Roshan's open, but FBZ going to jump in by himself with the Shivers Guard. He found Hyde. That's a dieback on the Marcy, but can FBZ get himself out now? Exorcism still going. They're going to have to try and force this fight, but it's looking rather ugly here for Boomers. They're going to die back on Tibbs. The Nyx is gone. They've got the Medusa with no mana, though. Savage in big trouble. Yopaj and Jackie, they'll take him out. It does pay off in the end.
They're running out of resources in these prolonged fights on Talon. He just ran out of mana. He couldn't keep fighting alongside his Medusa there, so kind of getting left a little bit on his own there as they again will leave the pit trying to catch Q. Not really concerned about this Roach with the slow pace at which they have to take it. Is now KP trying to bully Skem a bit here.
Yeah, he's trying to get away from Yopaj, who keeps using that tidal wave, and when Amakoto's here, they've gone too far. KP with twinkle toes just kind of juking and jiving around as Yopaj trying to run, but they've got the Ags up on Makoto. That could be a gem to go the way of Talon, and it will be. Retreat. Massive pickup at Jackie. He's going to jump back in. KP's gone. Makoto a bit low on mana, but should have enough to get himself out of here. Jackie, though, might just chase him down, but it's not going to be enough. He's fine. That's a successful team fight from Talon. And this time around, Talon will not be able to intervene this Roshan. So Aegis chance to go the way of Boom, and it did feel so important for them to make sure Talon did not get this Rosh. They're going to pop it. They're going to try for this. This FBZ right in onto the Medusa, but 4-staff is going to be there. Savage is fine, but they might just be able to settle for a tier 3 tower and maybe even go for more after that. There goes the tier 3. Jackie, he'll frontline, but Hyde will go for the dispose, but a nice impale. Tim's again sitting up on 2, but it's not enough. Stonegaze is there. Savage, he'll protect the day. Is FBZ still trying to fight this one out with his BKB, but the Gale Force is holding them all in for Savage. He can just get right to work. Makoto, he jumps in. They've got FBZ down. Jackie, he's not safe either. Tim's going to jump back in with the impale, but he's been caught out by the chains of Makoto. Jackie, though, still trying to fight this one out as the Razor against Savage, but Savage will go right to work at the Razor. Eventually, surely going to drop. Link is out, though. Jackie, he's manning up with the Satanic. He'll survive. He'll take down the Medusa. Now Makoto surely gets out of this. They'll shackle up Jackie. They'll keep trying, but the Razor is just going to keep going. Oh, how does he survive that one? Hook shot out from Skem. He's caught Q.
Oh, man, that's Satanic. What a huge play there in the end. They were struggling so hard. Skem, though, now will get shackled up. Spirit Vessel as well. Maybe gonna have to pay for their insolence, perhaps.
Oh, maybe not. Q. He's gone too far. Scam somehow still alive. Makoto, he'll make the jump in as well. They do get the clockwork, and now they're onto Yopaj. Makoto, he wants to punish heavily. They've got the conquer onto Jackie. Can they get him this time around? Yes, they can. Q survives, gets the shackles off, and no Satanic a second time. But Boom do at least get the mid-racks down. Well, Roshan is going to go their way. Jackie, he will take the Ags up now. Aegis his way as well. Certainly could be just one way to end the game. Just keep refreshing, keep popping BKBs, just let your ulti do all the work. Double ulti in this instance. They're still just kind of forced to address Kim KP. The Tims,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
mid lane, in trouble. KP now in the middle of everything, needs to run his way out of there as they will chase him down. Everyone else focusing on Tims. Now the Torrent Storm does come through. Somehow Tim's still alive. Makoto trying to help out. KP finally goes down. Scam in the meantime, gonna be chased up here by the Ember, but Yopaj with all the water flying out from the ground. Gonna make it so hard to take the fight. Is everybody from Talon do back off? I don't know. I'm just losing FPS here. It's a bit of a slower process. No exorcism either. Not the easiest push in the world, but they want to force the buybacks out from KP. Hyde will be back up in 4 anyway. Talon, Shackles, not going to land. Tims, he's right there with the impulse set up right onto Q. They'll burst him down. Nice start. Scam in with the Cox pushback on Medusa, forcing her to go for the fight as the side. The Vice is going to hold her down. She's out of mana. She needs some help right now. Can they help her out though? Savage still trying to run, still trying to get away, but it's not going to be enough. He'll have to buy back. Boom in the meantime. Have they dived too far? No, they've got Makoto. All the buybacks being committed now. They've got to wipe them out. Boom. They will rush back. Just retreat for Jackie. He got taken down. He'll have his secondary life though. He'll be fine for now. Shackles again, not going to latch onto anything. Sight the Vice to turn it around as FBZ. He'll keep fighting. On to KP he goes. Meanwhile, Savage, he'll pop his BKB up, and Static Link is there. Jackie going to sap some of the damage away, but not for long. He needs to retreat immediately as KP will miss the sprout out. Blink is there. Makoto trying to find him, the Gale Force, but Jackie, he's seeping out in the tree line. They can't see him. Oh, they can't see him.
Jackie! He's crazy. Oh, the missed sprout, the missed leash. He wouldn't have been able to blink.
I think that we've now entered a different state of the game that even though Boom are now further ahead, there is also a threat of actual single target burst down here. But they are going to grab Hyde. He's going for a D ward. Rather risky with no buyback.
When we go top lane, Jackie, he's going to make his way through. Top racks will be gone very, very quickly. There's your overwhelming blink now. Just only 7k gold left over for Jackie here. Poor old Razor. So they are going to smoke up.
27 does have a refresher there as well, so it is set and ready.
Here we go. Makoto does get scouted. Tims, he will land an impel onto the Medusa, but the Gale Force is forcing Jackie back, so he can't break the gap. Now can. Static Link is out. Jackie, he pops a refresher. This could be a lot of damage. The Medusa, Sight the Vice out again, cannot do anything.
Nice.
No BKB even coming up from Savage. He is without buyback. This game could just be over. Surely.
Yeah. KB's gonna get caught there too, trying to delay, trying to make some space for this 100-second respawn here, but caught and dusted. And as Fear and obviously the rest of us said, the scaling not a problem here for Boom. You know, the Razor plus the DP able to just get right on top of that Medusa. And she did not get far enough ahead for that to be a problem. Now Jackie a little alone here.
Yeah, he's very alone right now. Trent, Jackie, oh boy, not like this. He's gonna drop. Yeah, Yopaj is coming in to try and help out, but it's too late. But they've got buyback on the Razor. He's gonna commit it straight away. Exorcism though still going. He can keep slider fisting the best he can. But Boom, they're just gonna go right to work as Q tries for a shackle, doesn't latch on. Still chipping away. His FBZ now getting very low on the Death Prophet, but the Ancient is exposed as Boom. They'll make their way over. Boat's gonna fly forward. Makoto's been caught out with the Cox pushed back out from the Scam at the side. The Vice. Makoto's down. No buyback as they are still trying to defend this Ancient, but it's all over. It's still going down. Well, it's not actually over yet, but eventually it will be as Boom. They will get it done. And I'll tell you, I mean, Boom win game number 2, but it was still a very close matchup between these two teams. And luckily for us, Trent, we have a game number 3 on the way. Boom seem like they don't really want to get involved in a big team fight right now. They do have quite weak level 1 timings. See if they do fight over this bottom bounty rune with KP. Might just try here with
The
Yopaj.
battle begins.
That's something we didn't really mention at all, as the boundless strike does come in from Tims, but Q still managed to get the bounty away. And Q, he got the bounty, but he gave his life away to the +5 Bane being played by Skem, so happy days for Boom. Especially for FBZ, who really has no mobility on the Tide. Do you see any kills kind of occurring here up at top?
It's certainly possible, but I do think this is a pretty cool combo of the Tide plus the Mars. I mean, look at this. Let him chase the anchor smash.
Apologies to 23 Savage. I thought he was going to be the aggressive one, but turns out he's been taken down. He may. We saw Yopaj before slide a fist and using the quelling blade on that little tree that was planted by the acorn shot, but now Makoto going to try and get aggressive, but it may cost him his own life if he's not too careful. Makoto!
There it is.
Oh, he really wanted the kill.
Imagine we threw him into that neutral camp. That would have been so good.
Double damage. Yopaj going to be able to pick it up for himself, it seems, but Makoto going to try and fight him over it with the Firefly activated. There should not be any kind of kill to come out here as Tims does rotate. Makoto, he really doesn't want to die. Oh, it's a perfect rotation from Tims, and even Skem showing up for some D wards. Maybe they can punish the Bane. They do have lasso up, so they should be able to at least get this, but Nightmare is there. Savage even going to show up. This is all for a Bane, by the way. 4 heroes rotate, but they do at least get the Bane.
We got kills, and you know, Talon, they also have KP. Unfortunately, his first arena, something that they were going to need to maybe get something going their way, is used defensively, and he still dies.
Going for the Ags. Been a long time since I've seen that one, but I love to see it. Those massive pounces coming out of Savage. Going to try and fight Yopaj for a power rune, but it is going to be up top anyway. Ace rune will go the way of the Ember, but bot lane, Arena has been dropped. Jackie, he's going to pop the Wukong's command as Makoto. He gets Fiend's Grip up in a big Ravage FBZ. Makoto's getting tipped by Skem. That's not good news. It's KB. He will try to keep running. Hyde will go down. KP going to try TP out. He does make it. Just barely. But you've lost your mid Bat Rider. You've lost your support Hoodwink again. It just doesn't feel good.
There's a hearty mid-tier of Dire heroes, right? The Ench being ahead of both of the Radiant cores. So they're not really far behind, but they got to get some plays going soon here. And this lasso could be one of them.
Yeah, it could be. The Ember's been called out. Bushwhack should follow. In fact, never mind that. They've got the spear. Great play out from Talon. Hyde will take the kill away, and there's now Tims. He's scouting out Hyde. Savage is on the chase, though. In fact, they've even brought Q over to go for the enchant. There's the defuse out. Tims, he's going to dispose, and he does have a rebound, but he can't find a nice angle. Skem was trying to get within range, but not quite there yet, as now Jackie does get caught out by a lasso into the sharpshooter. Oh, they found a great pickoff.
And that's the pick, right? That's all these other issues aside in terms of like laning mid versus the Amber. And
again, I feel like this Ags, it just keeps you down. If you're already kind of behind or just struggling against a team, this Ags can be such a nuisance. Still going. KP, Savage gonna find Yopaj very soon. Savage, he'll make the jump in. Does land a nice pounce. Spear should be there. That's a big pick off. Tim's trying to help out with the dispose, but the Aegis is gonna go down. So Savage, he can move on to Tim's, but needs to back out of there, it seems. They'll chase down KP instead. BKB has expired, but he gets away. Looking for a Nightmare into a Fiend's Grip. Not finding one yet. Talon still trying to find an initiation here, but Yopaj will get the chains off onto KP. Lamar's very, very slow right now, but nobody initiating yet. There's your balance out from Jackie, but again, nobody's really committed as now KP jumps in with the Arena, only catching FBZ, but they've got Tim's down. FBZ, does he have Ravage? It's up in 3 seconds. Savage, he'll pop his BKB and go for a run. But the Ravage is now back up. Talon, do they really want to keep forcing this fight? BKBs are about to wear out. Skem, he's just sitting there in the Shadow Amulet. Nobody knows he's there as the Ravage is now committed. They'll make the jump in. Hides down. KP eventually lands a spear off. And that'll be Skem gone, but they do find Q as a trade. Tims, he will buy back and try to move in onto Makoto, but he has the BKB and lasso up. He'll drag the Marcy away, but doesn't have the damage. Instead, we'll go for a run. And in the end, a very messy kind of team fight between these two teams, but
The Ravage forced out onto Justin Sports was a pretty key moment there. A lot of patience from those Talon cores because of the early use of their BKBs. They didn't want to commit, knowing the Ravage was still up there. Oh, Blink over the gush. KP making
great
plays.
arena down. KP, 3-man arena out. They've already got Skem down. Tim's in big trouble. Should drop here with a dieback, and FBZ's not making it out either. They've got 3 down. What a great setup from KP.
Oh, that was
now
so
they would
sick.
love another. No lasso up though. Surely they can't hold Yopaj down, but he pops his BKB. He'll go for a run. Chase is still going. KP would love another spirit attempt, but Yopaj is going to make it out. Now you're definitely just going to try and avoid a fight. Unless it's on your terms as Talon. They are still grouped up. They might go for a counter smoke of their own. FBZ jumps in for the invis, doesn't take it. Now the arena is down. He's not going to get that Ravage off in time. Nightmare. It's not going to be enough. He does have buyback if he needs to. Makoto will make the jump in for the lasso, but won't catch Yopaj either. Instead, they're onto Skem. Wukong's command is there. FBZ's going to buy back. Talon, have they gone too far? Nice dispose. It'll catch one. Hyde still trying to run, but it will be both supports dropping once again as Yopaj wants a bit more, but can't catch anyone. KP's out, but Roshan's up. They're going to get it started.
See if they can find someone important here. That Ember nearby.
Oh, FBZ's around as well. They could maybe go for a dieback on the tide, but they can't see him. Meanwhile, Tim's very early BKB activation. Trying to avoid dying to Makoto.
Take care of this fin, right?
Talon. You know, one BKB's down. KP looking for a jump. Does make it onto Tim's with a nice spear back into the tree line. No arena committed yet. Tim's somehow still alive, but eventually might just drop it. No, the stick charges keep him alive. Meanwhile, KP does drop the arena now, but they've got the BKBs out. KP's down. They've got Skem and Tim's down as well on the side of Talon, but well, that'll be enough for them. They'll see the buyback from Skem. They'll back out of there. Roshan's going down way too quick now, however. Do they make it? Still running. Roshan, it's almost gone. There's no way. Aegis on Jackie. Shards on Yopaj. Chains out from Yopaj as well. Savage, he's still going to go for a bit of a dive in, but he's been caught out, and now the Ravage does connect, but a nice forced up away. They just forced up everything on the 23 Savage. Give him another chance at life. And the arena will hold them back. As Talon, do they want to keep trying for this fight? It seems like they do, but they're not going to be able to find anything. But Talon, they'll go for a 5-man smoke up. This could be huge for them. But they are still fighting into the Aegis. Easy, he's got the Ravage.
The break again? Yeah, that's the question, right? That would be the dream, but that's a risky lasso.
Lasso is there. It's onto Tim's, but FBZ, he gets caught in the arena with the sharpshooter. He's already gone. Now another spear out. It's caught Skem. KP with the perfect initiation once again. 3 down.
You know, she's going to get lasso saves on other people and everything. Then they get the break onto the tide. Instantly blown up. You know, that's the blow up that I'm fearing from Boom, but Talon are executing flawlessly, coming out of the fog like that versus an Aegis.
Oh, Jackie's in big trouble. He's been held down forever, and he's going to lose that first life. He needs to delay this bot tier 3 tower dropping. Somehow, he'll pop the BKB. 2-man boundless strike out, but Savage is just stealing so many stats away here on the Slark. And they've got one. Boom Esports dropping the ball here a little bit, and it does cost them 1 lane of racks.
Then the Bane goes down, so then they're not as scared about jumping on Jackie there because there's no nightmare saves. So they're able to just like burn through that. The turnaround potential's not there. They can go in confidently with their BKBs. Everything just going Talon's way over the past couple of minutes, and they're still feeling very confident here.
They are. Skem gets caught out. Tim's, he accidentally BKB'd earlier on, so he's got no BKB available right now. He's going to be forced to fight. This KP will chase him down, but instead they've got Japoy locked down. But a big Ravage FBZ. He's in, trying to turn this one around. Can they do it? They've got 1 down, but Hyde, he's going to buy back. There goes Q on the edge. KP trying to back out of there. Major drop as Japoy makes the jump in. They've got a double. They 1 racks down, but they do manage to defend the second time around. Still, both teams avoiding each other for now. The KP, very aggressive position, does get hit by a gush. Immediate smoke there from Boom. They might want to just try and catch him. They won't see him yet. They'll see Savage in the mid lane, popping his Dark Pack, so maybe they can pop in for a Ravage. Savage is there. Immediate remnants out from Yopaj. They want to blow him up, but he's still alive. Shadow Realm is there. He is surviving as Savage. He can get to work now. Instead, they'll try to focus down KP. Another arena down. KP somehow still alive. Boom. They're all trapped up. Another arena down. 2-on-2. As maybe now, maybe they can take this team fight. Talon still just poking and prodding from outside. In comes MLPDotA, but not quite able to get any damage out. Instead, it's all Q on this edge, just getting all the damage out with these impetus shots. They found Jackie. No buyback available.
MLPDotA arenas. I mean, the BKBs wore out, and they were just getting jabbed by spears. They couldn't do anything.
I wonder how much damage Q got off in that team fight. I mean, he was just throwing impetus shots over and over again, and they were just trapped. The way.
You know, now's your time.
They'll give it to MLPDotA, I think. Get that double lasso going. I mean, KP's been very good with the arenas this game. Actually, always is.
And Tier 3 when this tower goes down, they're gonna get the ward down too.
Oh, double lasso! MLPDotA's caught FBZ as well. He'll BKB up. Arena's down on the backside, but a Fiend's Grip is going to hold down KP. Still 23 Savages there to help him out. Yopaj, he's going to keep trying to fight as well. They're just trying for the Mars. They've got him down. Savage in trouble, but will pounce out. They do get a buyback out of Tim's. That was a 2-for-1 trade. Age is still up on Talon.
Believe in the Wukongs. Unfortunately, it's not there for another minute. They have to hold out, but that massive Wukongs, they just can't fight into it. And getting that tower was massive, because if they can get some vision up here, that's going to open up the next lasso.
Oh, they've got another one. Lasso out. They've caught two. Yopaj and Tim's both caught out. They've loved the dieback on the Marcy, and they've got it. Tim's is down. Yopaj on the backside, but Jackie's been caught out. FBZ trying to save the day. Savage, he's still fighting. He'll lose the Aegis. Jackie, in the meantime, going to drop to Q, who does get the bit of shot off. Maybe they can put a lid on this one. Jackie's brought back, though. They're going to have to keep this fight going. Yopaj, he'll back out of there. Throwing everything but the kitchen sink to protect this mid-racks.
The Wukongs is there, though, so coming back up to poke and prod. Q very confident here, I must say.
Well, he's got a leveler. He's just hitting the structures for his team. He's got a leveler up. Again, Talon, they're setting up for this top lane of Barracks. Hard defense to come for Boom. And Talon, if they get given enough time, they'll just go right after Mega. So FBZ gonna jump in, has the refresh orb as well. Will commit it immediately, and they might be able to wipe them now. KP's gone. They haven't got the initiation, but do they have the fight? They've got Lasso out onto Tim's, and that'll be one. They'll go for more now. Refresh is out. Jackie, he's jumped in though. FBZ, he's there. The Fiend's Grip has caught out MLPDotA, but the Shadow is there to protect, but not for long. MLPDotA's gone. And now Savage. He's a bit of a sitting duck here on the Slark, but he will pounce his way out. Have they found him? Oh, they found him. Yopaj, he'll get the chains off. The godlike spree will go the way of Jackie, and Boom Esports, they are holding.
Where they got double arena'd and just poked to death. He has had this humongous target on his back, and to be revealed that close to the base, bit of a mistake there. I mean, great observer and sentry placement, of course, from Boom, just to, like, you know, open up that whole fight, but tough stuff here.
Cheeky little jump in there from Jackie. Roshan is up. Skem. Oh, gonna find out the hard way. Q hits very hard right now. Is gonna go down. They've got the pain. The Savage is probably gonna take it anyway. Let's be honest. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh my God. Many more available for Talon, that's for sure. A couple good lassos. This game is just over. FBZ, a lot of weight on his shoulders to land another great Ravage out. Tim's going to jump in, but does not find the dispose. Still, Yopaj is out as well. Where's he headed? BKB's pop. He's going for the fight on his own. On to hide, trying to find the hoodwink, but KP trying to follow him down. Yopaj just bouncing across the top lane. He just won't let them catch him. He's fine. Instead, Lasso is onto Skem.
That was kind of sick.
They're going to try again. Don't forget, you've got all the remnants back up. Oh, no, you don't, actually. You already used the refresher orb.
And this Aeon disc on KP is clutch.
Tim's in, they jump. Lasso committed. Buyback is there. Skem, he will be out as the Ravage is great. FBZ setting up for a good team fight. BKB's a pop, though. KP, he'll get the arena down. He'll refresh. Meanwhile, Savage dropping very, very low. In trouble. Is going to refresh himself as they do save hide on the hoodwink. Can they keep going? There's still another Ravage. FBZ Looking for that opportunity, but not going to find it. Somehow Hyde survives on the hoodwink.
And that time, they did a great job on Talon. They did not go in, right? They stayed back. The Wukongs was way inside the base, and they waited it out.
Talon really want to go high ground. They'll get started. KP, he's in. 3-man arena. Lasso's out. They've got Jackie on the Monkey King, and he's going to drop. He will have buyback, but he'll have to commit immediately as Yopaj is going to jump in, refreshes. He'll catch Hyde on the hoodwink. That's one down. He'll have buyback for KP now. He's dropping way too down low on the Mars. He's gone as well. They've both got buyback, but it seems like Talon, they're going to back out of there. They'll come back another day, perhaps. Or will they?
We're all just hanging out, grouping up. Safety in numbers, they say. Trying to
get it. Somebody
go
hit
for
a
the buddy
jungle camp.
system, and that's a 60-minute haste rune. Not very exciting. Not what he was looking for, that's for sure.
Hit some jungle camps, people. Oh, FBZ gonna get caught out. Lasso, no. Kraken does kick in. He'll get the BKB off. He'll be just fine.
Oh, this is ugly, Dota. This is not the fight anyone wants. We want an organized team fight, they say.
You say that though, Ember is going to jump in. Yopaj will start the fight. FBZ looking for a Ravage, has found the backside. Hyde, he's going to buy back immediately. Meanwhile, towards the south, Wukong's command is out. Arena is down. Who's winning the team fight though? Scam is already gone without buyback. He's still going to try here on the Monkey King to fight back against Savage. And it looks like they've gotten the Slark in big trouble. Savage, he'll get the Shadow Dance off. Still trying to man up. Another Arena down, but a big Ravage down. FBZ, he might have set up for this one. But no, the Shadow Dance still keeping Savage alive as Jackie does go down. He has no buyback. Oh, Yopaj, he's been left alone. They'll buy back, but it's a 2v5 situation. Oh, and Trent, there's no tier 5 items.
Oh, he's going for the Dagon. He's trying to find anything he can on Yopaj. He's not giving up quite yet, he says.
Here we go. Tier 4 tower gone. I mean, I don't know how you defend. Dagon 5 up. Yopaj is going to try and do it himself. More Dagons being bought out, but the Ancient is in trouble. They'll hex up, or rather pounce up this Yopaj Ember, and he's gone. The game's over. Talon, they've done it. A 2-1 victory in something that I don't think anyone believed before we went into this game, or rather series. But Boom Esports has lost 2-1 to Talon Esports. Oh, these Div 2 teams, Trent, they came up to Div 1 with a vengeance.